Hey guys, NoZoupForYou here, and today we're going to talk about missions. World of Warships actually calls these scenarios. That's right, in the new playtest right now, we've got a couple co-op missions. Now, if you recall, back during Halloween, World of Warships introduced a co-op mission in which you had to escort a certain ship to a certain waypoint safely. During that time, there was an onslaught of enemy ships that you had to protect against. A lot of people enjoyed it, I myself included. It was very, very fun. Now, we haven't had anything like that in a while. That has changed with the new playtest. For a while, Wargaming had said that they were going to be focusing on these types of co-op missions, and we've known they're coming. That time is finally upon us. So with the playtest, I was able to play two different missions, Operation Killer Whale and Raptor Rescue. Both of these were unique and challenging in their own ways. Operation Killer Whale, you and your fleet are to sail into a port, you destroy the facilities, you destroy some actual fort emplacements, and you're also attacked by ships and aircraft at the same time. Now, a lot of times when you play these types of missions and other games, they can be fairly simple. Not so in World of Warships. I found Operation Killer Whale to be pretty tough, actually, and this was just on the base setting. There's an option for a harder setting that is not available yet. If you do not coordinate with your team, if you do not have teamwork, these missions are not going to be simple. They're just not. So it adds a level of challenge and a little bit of satisfaction when you complete them. I had a lot of difficulty completing Killer Whale. It was pretty tough, and those forts pack a serious punch. If you're in a cruiser, you can get citadeled by them. So something to keep in mind, a lot of fun. Now, the nice thing about these missions is that not only do you have your primary goal, you've got secondary missions as well that while you get rewards at the end of the mission, or accolades, they're not necessary to actually win. They're not victory conditions. So you've got your victory condition, and then you've got your secondary missions, your little side missions. So you can actually win by completing your main victory condition, and you don't have to complete any of the other secondary tasks, which I think is nice because some of the secondary tasks can be a little challenging. And it's nice to know that just because you don't get one of those, you're going to lose. Now, moving on to Operation Raptor Rescue. This one is actually kind of like the Halloween mission. You are tasked to meet up with an aircraft carrier and escort it out of the battle zone. Again, there are waves of ships that come at you, waves of aircraft carriers, and this one was just a little bit of fun. You've got a repair ship traveling with you, you've got these very cool World War II transport ships with you, and again, the teamwork is necessary here. It's a lot of fun. This one was a little more simpler, in my opinion. It's a little easier to win. But nonetheless, teamwork is needed, and if you don't have it, you're not going to succeed. In my opinion, this is exactly what World of Warships needs right now. We need games that we can play with our friends, but aren't necessarily PvP. This adds a unique flavor to the game. It's a little exciting, but these are also challenging, so I think that people are really going to like these. I enjoyed them, and I know other people are as well. I'm certain there's probably going to be rewards that you get for beating these missions. Don't know for sure. We've known for quite some time that these cargo ships and tankers were going to make it in the game. People have seen these ships data mined. They're finally here, and they've been rendered gorgeously. They really look like they fit in. You know, the Raptor Rescue mission, it actually felt like I was doing something. I mean, it felt like I was part of a World War II operation or something similar to that. It was just very cool, chugging along with your fleet, protecting the aircraft carrier. So, you know, very cool in that aspect. I really do want to reiterate, I think this is just kind of the kick in the pants World of Warships needs right now. Some players have said that it's gotten a little stale. I think these are going to rejuvenate the game for a lot of players, and you know, these missions obviously were not real world or World War II missions, but that's not to say in the future they couldn't add some based upon historic missions and make them co-op missions. So I think there is an absolute ton of potential here. I think all players, beginners and veterans alike, are going to really like these game modes. In addition to the game modes, you've got some new awards as well, some new medals, medallions, whatever you want to call these little tchotchkes, for completing the missions successfully and doing various things. You know, similar to High Caliber and Confederate, only with their own twist suited towards these co-op missions. So there you have it, guys. These are the co-op missions. You can play test them if you want. This is no secret. They're out there. So I highly suggest downloading the playtest if you so desire, and give these a try, because they're a lot of fun. And I think when you get your buddies in the mix, I think when you're not playing with some randoms, the fun factor is just going to go up even more. So well done, Wargaming. Well done. I'm really looking forward to these making it into the actual game. So thank you. I am out.